Animal Well, a mysterious Animalvania and the first ever open world type game, a game of stunning atmosphere, devious creatures, cryptic clues, toyful mechanics, fuzzy friends, imaginative puzzles, and you get a frisbee too. This is Big Mode's first ever video game we've published, and we could not be prouder. It is so different from everything out there right now, and I think it's an experience that's going to stay with you. I say turn this video off right now and go play Animal Well, because it's a game that really is meant to be played. It has been a long journey for Big Mode, and an even longer one for the game's developer, Billy Basso.
Hello.
Billy, it has been so rewarding to work alongside you and watch you put this thing together piece by piece, and even though this is distinctly your game, you really made us feel like part of the team. Every week on YouTube, you can see what I've been working on, but with Big Mode, it's like we've been cooking up this secret project for years. When we started working on this, me and Leah didn't have a baby. Now, my daughter is sitting on the couch next to me watching me play Animal Well. And that's why today, Billy, I want to talk to you about Chameleon Twist 2.
Well, that's a very good game, actually. It's actually, sadly, one of the last that was produced.
Wait, I'm messing this up. Today, I want to talk to you about Animal Well.
I made that one.
Could you tell us a little bit about how you made Animal Well? Specifically, which engine did you use to make it?
Well, I made the engine myself.
No, that's not... I thought you did the graphics.
I did that part.
But then who did the music?
That was me.
So you did the engine, the graphics, and the music. Who did the puzzles, though?
The puzzles were me.
Who did the voice of the kangaroo?
Yeah, that one was me.
So you made this entire video game from scratch by yourself?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm out here. I don't even know how to make pretzels yet.
Well, first, to start with the dough, you're going to need some yeast, some warm water.
No, don't tell me. I'll figure it out for myself. Like in Animal Well. One of the craziest things about this game is that there is no talking. No tutorials. The dialogue in this game is literally buried in a secret spot.
I actually wrote a bunch of dialogue for all the animals where they would, tell you what to do, and then... later on, when I was trying to make the game more realistic, I realized that animals don't talk, so I needed to cut that all out.
This game is about you figuring it out for yourself, and it's so rewarding to do so. No hand-holding, nobody telling you what to do or how to play. You choose which way you want to go, you choose which tools you're going to use, and you decide how you're going to use them. On top of being an open world type game, Animal Well is also a puzzle game, which almost spooked me off. I can count on one hand the puzzle games that I can actually beat, so if I can do it, you can definitely do it. Animal Well has such an incredible range and variety of puzzles, but solving them is very intuitive. Billy has put a lot of thought into making sure the puzzles communicate a language the player has learned through playing the game. But what really sets this game apart to me is how he's made the actual process of solving puzzles so much fun. They're not just satisfying on the brain level, but on a more visceral and tactile level as well. In Metroid, as you progress, you get better armor, bigger guns. In Animal Well, the treasures you discover are very unconventional. Instead of an ice ray, you'll get the yo-yo. Instead of heat-seeking missiles, you'll get a frisbee. And when you get the frisbee, you'll go, what the hell am I gonna do with this? Until you remember that doggies is in this game. And what are doggies weak to? The frisbee, and that's when you realize this game is a work of genius. I've played a lot of video games with pixelated graphics, but I've never played a game that looks quite like Animal Well. The reflections in the wavy water at the bottom of the screen, the refractions of the water on the terrain, the hazy neon-colored smoke the ghosts leave behind, the way fireflies illuminate the darker spaces. I just want to put these graphics on a plate and take a bite. That's why I call this game the lasagna of video games. It's nourishing and flavorful with gameplay rich enough to even satisfy Uncle Tony. Only once you peel back its layers can you understand why you enjoy it so much. Billy, isn't it like the lasagna of video games, right?
Sure. So layer 1, this is the part of the game where you kind of explore, and there's some animals, and you solve puzzles, and sometimes a scary thing will chase you, but with a little bit of determination, this is kind of the part of the game that anybody can enjoy and get to the end of. Layer 2, that's all the all the optional stuff for the more dedicated players. That's all. A lot of the secrets and extra stuff. And then layer 3, these are all the really kind of puzzles that don't even really present themselves as puzzles, and these are things that people might not ever figure out. But I know they're there.
And the animals, that's really what this is all about. In Animal Well, you will encounter animals from all over the world. Clingy hedgehogs, helpful chinchillas, Goliath seahorses, peaceful capybaras, hungry chameleons, skittish squirrels, and so many more. Billy, what's the best animal?
Dog.
Animal Well has 6 different breeds of dogs. That's how you know he's not fucking around on this game. This is the type of game where you want to wake up in the morning, drink a cup of coffee, and put on Animal Well. But it's also the type of game when you get sleepy, you turn off the lights, you go, and play Animal Well on the Switch or Steam Deck. It's also a really fun game to talk about with other people who've played it because it is so open-ended. I feel like this has happened so many times where I see Leah playing Animal Well and she is in some zone I didn't even know existed. When you started on Animal Well, you described it as a survival horror game. Since then, it's evolved into something else, but I still see a lot of Resident Evil DNA in there. You have limited resources with the firecrackers, you got the fancy lighting effects, whiskers, you got the good music in the save room, you got the crank, the crows, dogs, a big snake, and there's some pretty intense and creepy moments in there which we've been kind of keeping under wraps. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really funny to watch people play those parts.
Okay, after the squirrel. Oh, what the fuck?
From the second you pick up the controller, it is so glaringly obvious how much love Billy has put into this game. I keep calling it an open world type game to be funny, but that's really what it is. There are so many skips and tricks and different approaches you can take in overcoming the game's obstacles, so many hidden mechanics and treasures and puzzles and bizarro bullshit that only Billy would ever put into a video game. I've beat this like 20 times since we started working together, and I'm still finding out new stuff. This idea of thinking you know a place and then having the curtain drawn and realizing you didn't know shit. It's a magical thing, and it's what makes Animal Well, Animal Well. If you know who I am, though, you know that I can never make a video without talking about Mario instead. Billy, which Mario game would you say was the most influential on Animal Well? Come on now. What else needs to be said? Play this game. Animal Well is out now on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and Steam.